Welcome to Carl Brick 73 Live. Yeah, fans, it's been a minute since I've been in the studio, man. Had to take a couple days off from work, man, get back in the lab. We got some great things coming up for you guys. Man, it is, with no further ado, Runer Perkins has, in fact, dropped the book, Loyalty Does Not Exist. And it's a book not celebrating violence, however, just giving us a bit of some insight on this life that we live, how we grow up down here in the backwoods of South Central LA. But he created the book and wrote it with the troops, our troops down here, especially with this imbalance in social equity down here, man, and how we in nature come up in segregated chapters within LA, within the black communities. And he in fact wrote this book, and oh man, it's the first book in its class to ever tell or show how it really is from a non-biased standpoint. And that's actually hard to do. So I want to send a shout out to the young man for writing this book, man. There's great things to come. And not only will it create some insight, it will generate revenue down here for all parties within this community down here, right? It's in essence a struggle. In essence, a struggle down here trying to get it together, man. And we need something of this nature so we can kind of look at it and reflect on where we came from and where we're trying to go, because it's a lot of great men that come from down there, man. And let me get off, I don't want to get too off topic, but also just to talk about where you could go get the book. First of all, Amazon.com. It's called Loyalty Does Not Exist. I will be highlighting it inside of the graphics within the show and the editing, obviously. Runner, hey man, hey, sometimes I'll be wanting to know, man, what's going on in your mind. And it just goes to show that these young men, they're brilliant, but you guys don't come down here and give them a chance. And so any time I get a chance to help a young man or do some promotion for him, man, and network and do some positive and tell our stories and our music without, the negativity coming behind that, but to celebrate the craft. And we all have stories, man. We all have stories that we have to tell, and we all have stories that's going to lead us into our success. It's a lot going on in the world right now, and I do believe that a lot of people that don't understand us down here in our communities, they need to go get this book so you can see what really goes on, because there's a lot of people, you say you want to get involved, you say you want to help. Well, read this book, man, and then let's start getting involved, man, in some of these endeavors that we got. Like we got Katie the Change, man. He's also down there in the park in the community giving back to the kids, right? Hey, let's get down here, man. Let's get proactive, man, and let's help. Let's go out and help feed the homeless, man. Let's try to change this thing called gang culture as well down here in the backwoods of South Central LA, y'all, right? And so this book, I believe, will just show how, in fact, we all have something in common. Struggle. Runner, I'm proud of you, man. I am so proud of you, right? My wife and I were proud of you. You dropped the book like you said, man, right? They've been counting you out for a long time, but you're brilliant, brother. Oh, shout out Star Child 80 for In the Hood clothing. Like That Fashion for Star Child. Compton Rick Rock, shout out, man. He got Positive Vibes merch, Positive Vibe merch. Also, a show as Comedy is Hot. Shout out Black Rosebud, man. Compton LC. Gordon for Sacred Elements, man. Let's get back on track, y'all, man. Shout out everybody, man. Valerie, everybody and family. Shout out to y'all, man. It's a hard time for all of us down here. This rain, man. And then you got the 24-hour Ebola or whatever the case is, right? And we got to be bandanaed up. So we're trying to get through that as well. But this thing right here, let me know, man, that is some hope for the guys that come from where we come from down here in the backwoods of South Central. Runner, you've done this, man. Hey, kudos, bro. And we're going to do a follow-up show where I sit you down. You already know how we do it, the podcast, whatever, man, however you want to do it, man. Get in your element in the studio, at the store, however you want to do it. But I need to sit down and interview you, man, because I want to know what was going through your mind when you wrote that book. And with that said, I hope I didn't forget anyone. This is another segment of Carl Briggs 73 Live. Go out and get that book. Loyalty does not exist, baby.